Because
Sir.
I think, sir, we move on to the next topic. Probably lawyer and the bar for a long time.
Yeah,
on the big push.
Yeah, okay.
You've done a lot on big push for the
we
bars.
Yeah.
Big push, big loot. So sourcing, single sourcing. They see a semantics on which we play.
Louis,
is it the case? Say indeed, 9% said Felix catcher.
Now
how basis better than 9%?
First of all, Sukwachi. Now no ati na no ntenchi obi a okrom ha. I've always maintained that omubi wo ho no ma somebody like Sami Jamfi, somebody like Felix Sukwachi, somebody like Ablakwa. A opportunity no manya na they communicate to us. They are no better communicators than anybody. I'm telling you, Louis. And sometimes I'm communicate here. No more kasan tentem. And sometimes you see the response that I think method is for the Felix Sukwachi.
Yeah.
They don't treat us and let us seem to be as a yenim nyansa.
I think says
yes.
Yeah, it was
don't
belittle our intelligence.
Fantastic. I'm communicate here. The way I see them, say communication na kwakwa say as a deeper organ nyina no say bio adwin ni etim nti nyomo ka no we can't read in between the lines.
In between the lines, yeah. But it's sad because your opposition and your trans and America your opposition to serve. Don't think say opportunity now. To say send 900 contract now there. Meanwhile, your big push no cry almost 10 billion budgeted. You understand that?
Yeah.
And the rest of your 900 is not even up to $1 million.
Fourth Estate for Tro Road Ministry. They didn't ask them for contracts out. They asked them for specific contracts under the Big Push project.
Yeah.
Signed by the NDC. One can't say contract the request from Fourth Estate was specific. In fact, Fourth Estate they declined, they abandoned their request initially. Then Fourth Estate decided, say, okay, any road ministry or institutions so let's write to urban roads, let's write to the feeder roads, all those roads people or sub institutions, Then they decided, one of them, I think urban roads decided to respond. Omo response in the by and Sana road ministry say, and so Omankasa and a SWA projects the you. Look, projects, I think say initially almost 150 something amount a buy, and later almost 157, and later say 15 be
23.
Yes, 23 be old signed by the almost Twaso, almost you 10 be man and a Becca. But out of I think 111 was saying, Omunya 81 which were so sourcing.
Yeah.
81, Louis. Now 81, who ran a percentage? 81 out of 130 or say 15. Percentage
is about 80%.
I got around 75 there.
So what are you talking about? And Obiani one waka say big so sourcing bonnet. It is in the act as one of the mediums are. Yede tendering, yedinya contract here. But Louis, it is used at the extreme end. Projects no necessity. Yen time go through the normal procedure because and looking at how urgent that need is, I say you probably obey me or what capacity obey my that is when you go for sourcing. Louis, what now I'm gonna say. And Sami Jamfi in 2024. Na Ghana for crash so sourcing bebrenyanti crowd. Na nkrofo nim ne e kakra bebrisa. Obey any program be a friend 360. And our cover touch screen be na ho church yen. Na enko ka so sourcing one seven no. Na kanya bone. But Sami Jamfi be catch there and say so sourcing eye kwan a politician person odi wia oman na o use pa. Na aban bia o person wia ne manfo no. Ana o ma contract bebrea eye so sourcing. Tieni Louis. O say so sourcing no se o pese o ma no bebrea. Ana o use pa na che se o ya aban o pese o bokro no. Because eno de oni akwasi tuwe me nka se me pe obi amanasi studio we. Enti obi amfa ne tender embra. Dem on ya say Louis, madam from je kosi. Akwasi je kosi. So that even if me lawyer me wo capacity kura na ye dia akwasi dida. Ye mbisa me mpo na nka me dia ba.
Na be mu so.
Until you cut off a lot of competitors.
Yeah.
And you handpick from a lot without any criteria. Using your powers and discretion. And only so sourcing. Now, some of them feel who train you, and I'll be catching and say, oh, you can't say so sourcing at the bonio, but the abuse of it. Now, Luis, my contract over 100. Now, move 81. Hey, so sourcing, are you not abusing it? Sometimes I'm communicate teacher, and I'm maybe someone say, I didn't plan on say, I die at you. I did hand over 100.
Some of them visit Montreal auditor general report embra.
Yan train. Louis, put in time I auditor general report ever.
Yeah.
It's yan train. No. MPP time and Quebec train auditor general report
Very
correct.
Sometimes let's be fair to ourselves. What is good for the good is good for the gun. And it is what to mean kwakika. Obedie kwato de nebodwe. Say obi time there is an agency to bring out the rot. Louis, big push no near money ye yakra ne say. One company known as Growth 82. I formed in January 2025, less than 1 year. Louis, so we share act ni mo. Ye were A1B1 certification. A classification of companies. I bet me am certain road contract based on the value of the road contract. Now, unisa A1B1 ye company or what track record? No what enough capacity. What show reason why based on evidence? I'll bet me the top tier contractors are man. A company was formed just a year ago. Yaman 800 million Ghana cedis contract. I'm required on your A1B1 certification.
800 million Ghana
cedis.
That's an extra 8 billion.
I'm telling you.
Can make a billion. 8 trillion cedis.
Yes. Yeah.
Just formed 1 year ago. Only track record biya. On trail, a client why you be paying. Who said na quality. It will say nothing. I feel what for me company na ogusukra ne asset kra no me wonder say a value saying. But essence say unim say ye okase o ye open tendering. Number 1, oba ye nche no ni capacity into onya. Na eye onipa opesa o de manu nti. Na onya kickback nti no. And ye may use so sourcing. And no de
no lawyer any an say ye na ye friend say ye fa Ghana dwuma Ghana for. Unyi ni say yes opening tendering ya. Adwuma ni nyina be call foreigners because in terms of capacity there we all know say they were outbid us. In the form of say okay yen hwe ne yen ho ne adwuma juicy ones na fa Ghanaians.
Louis me no nyina ti krom ha. Yetimi hu tractor bi na sian koni atro ho 1001 Kofi Job cars ni god. Mebwa Joshua amunya contractors so krom ha. Amunya kwan atintin ma yehu wo krom ha. Wa open tender na Joshua mo aba be ka so omuni capacity omo de be ya na. And you know, these foreign companies that you are talking about, sometimes they depend on our capacity here. They still depend on our human resource here. Because they don't even have the enough numbers. It is not true. It is because me for me person me the contract in more mono. Me open competition. Omunya no craba no. And number 2, e kwan ye fa so di wia oman ni sika according to Sami Jamfi. Enunti say ye pesi enya sika ni ewia Ghana sika dia big push project we yenye more so sourcing. Enya say enya sika. Na Louis campaigner ordinate state clearance certificate aba. No see na dwuma ye ni baako ene wo ho. O say explanation no mo de man ni say state clearance certificate na enya na determine the number of people are dwuma wo ho. But mami mbusa wo. Emra no so say enka worker bia employee bia ntu ya nesnet man.
Yes.
Na che say uni permanent staff bebre dia na say o maka nyina part timers. Ba unim say krom ha emra wa ha no mo a you cannot pick more part timers more than permanent staff. It is a company ni 1,000 part timers, 1 staff there, 1 permanent staff.
It's a illegal company.
It's an illegal company. Oh yeah, then ho. Sa company no to me ya quite worth over 800 million. Susan pa say MPP time and a document be better bonting. And yes, say company and staff here back based on SNET clearance certificate. MPP are buying man a contractor. And can explanation NDC de mine and could be the man come Matiasiana.
Never.
So I think that there was a time and Senate were going after a friend say entities name.
Who don't pay? It is still there. They do it.
Don't you, I'm wondering why is a Senate are quiet?
Ona say company with 2025 company there. Senate kwa kwa when company haven't will be. There's no company like that. Eye frakadam. Eye kwatrebi bibra ne mfa contract. It's not like say company will be aye adwuma 10 years in here. There be the company was incorporated in 2025.
Na unim se ne ya ne se. Ekwan Louis ya wie deda no. Another big push project. Ekwan o ma ya wie deda ni nyina no. Nia ya be renovation no. Ne board nchen original. I brad nyankopon.
But Sakwan so Matisse no I say was it Kanazui? What's the name?
Akwai obeche Ford. Ona ya wanye ni
the Ford saga.
Enti onu kra no se ka
ya born abaso se Ghanaian contractors from kono ho.
No munkosua.
Na munkosua. So what happened?
Ekwai na afi de tutu ayesi nsame ni wa bo man ni kakwa. Louis, metie sunyini Deputy Road Minister. Oh, news far. No ka say renovation no because of year no na yemfa Temamoto way nya example. Temamoto way okoti figure bi or say this time around it's costing 350. Na yam de say na bent wo. Okobinti catch and say massa. Sa Temamoto way na can the disparity of the figures is because that time na double lane and a end of 10 lanes 5. It is not the same. When there is value addition, the price will definitely change. But you cannot do a single road 2020 $2 million. And then you say, oh yes, single road na be renovation in 2022, 1 year down the line, na $10 million. Then you come and tell me say, I'm running nyepe. Louis,
at the time, inflation nam single digits.
$dollar. NDC are buying kwa so emre so na inflation ya eko form no.
Eso name eko sro.
Omunkwa ebi si da. It's Louis big push project in there. Ni ehu nyina ne se eye kwan a aban we pese ofa so de ball mine kro no. Enyam na mekan sami jam fi na ma yeti ase sa. Sa aban bia obe abuse and for me they have abused it because 81 out of over 100
lawyer yenjin tum say sami jam fi na measure of the year kro no na
but the point is Louis
question.
Another angle crowd dia baya na eya meka ho asem ne say road minister akwa sign the contract Kwame Abuja and this
sure
ebi o no ma and wonya certification authorization from Ministry of Finance I took forcing as signature wo so me patcho me boa the chief director's signature and yes a problem about him Sami Jam fini post here
I think he's still the spokes or communicator for the communicating officer of the NDC.
Na yeni philosophy school here
okay
for the government
yeah.
Is the government not different from the party? It's your only business they saying responding to people.
A party communicator.
On say President Mama
you see Louis says Sami Jam responding to big push project scandal. Yeah. He should respond to the 214 gold loss.
I think so to be fair with Sami Jam now Francis Suleiman Brahma was literally mentioning his name
because of the sole sourcing issue.
Exactly. Until he Sami Jam didn't bar up multiple times.
But then why do you
let's be fair here?
Why does he tell
to
Suleiman say I'm opening up a debate for us? Is it were they going to debate on only sole sourcing or the details of the contract? If it's the details of the contract, it doesn't lie in the mouth of Sami Jam to come and give us details. What is the role of the road minister? What is the role? When he said road minister corresponded the 54 contracts, say then first one in the correct our parliament 54 no so 44 say na so sourcing. I know you're not. One says someone pull down all the information from their website.
Yeah, their website. Yeah, sure.
Now big push, Yes, I Chama walk around and say president said they should come and furnish him with what?
Further and better particulars.
Now me pacho Kwame Abuja minister at forcing. Could they have given this contract without cabinet approval?
For that angle, I think so to be fair to the president, they were trying the outcome of the investigation.
No, me so. Louis me so say such a big project. Look, big push, it is the child of President Mahama. Whether it is okay now, no matter if
the legacy project.
Yes, President Mahama ne did dina ba, and there is no way they would have given contracts out without the involvement of the president.
Why not? Why would that happen?
And there is no way the road minister alone and the finance minister could do this without cabinet approval. Yantete fuel also crown and Roman committee. Yantete prices of fuel also
to decide. Yes.
What am I can say? Entity for us cry your cabinet meeting, and you are telling me say yeah, ma'am. Do you know that? Must 70 day. The total
75.
75 what?
Yeah, it was 107 out of.
No, I'm talking about the total value of Big Push project.
Actually, 10 billion, but now our this almost 8-something billion,
Fantastic.
getting to 9.
Is this a small amount of
no,
money?
no, unprecedented.
That's the president will be naive and not aware of.
Kofi Tonto, analysis, or was it not Kofi Tonto? Over the past 10 years, your oil revenue and drew 10 billion.
Fantastic. You fit to oil.
You drew that amount. It is such a figure, a project. Indeed, I think so. I tend to agree.
And you are telling me the president will not be informed?
Sure.
So sometimes the optics endorse to do. Na catch him say they be if you hire kasasem. President Muhammad dey say ni oye nyina ye ni anipa na asabio omonte niema se a omadwemu e ha no ombehu omani bebo age so aka say president papa ne yanyan optics emfa aduane nsi table so entity with diesel price so ma entity with electricity dum so yegusu wo mu indirectly en solve ma no eno na oye say na nsia hu so call Easter na ne protocol by protocol president military gina wachi na na ono Assemblies of God ho no kwa ya na police ni gina nachi na say na Assemblies of God ho no onye safe obi a sorry no ye safe ni nyina na amanfo no ukohwe commenter amanfo budget so Louis fu on sense me the meeting am ko e de say ebe me de osi ebete so nti oka say omo yi levy bia na so mo te so ebe me de but one key thing of course cabinet meeting ni mo a Emma who President Muhammad you a bano credia.
And then they
so say wa cancel fuel for all government appointees. Hey, Louis, may chair what ye be wa. If you are seen Ankasano. Look, this was City in July 2025. City 97.3 on the newsroom report. In fact, specifically on the 15th of July 2025. Mahama scraps fuel allowances for appointees. July what? 2025. Last year.
Yeah.
It's Mahama be catch in July say na appointees nyina wa twam
9 months ago.
9 months ago. Mo bia ni ho kwan say oji fuel. Aban emphasica nto fuel ma coupons na e de ma mo no ye jai. Mo ankasa mo mfa mo sika presumably ento fuel no. Which I even spoke about it and said say and na da kire say you bet me aka say that time no July mu me ka say asem we hu asem e ma me ka say in running an organization we bet me make key announcement aka say metwam ba kwasi ye obi bia friend impressed na wa ma office ni impressed metwam me ma coupon ba impressed ma raise it from 5,000 to 10,000 I can still buy the fuel for my impressed enya me sika na be fi your mind ho so what have you done July na me counter as ade Louis fast forward we say on the 15th of July, President Directive no adwuma. Nti from that time no, Ghana ni bia te honom na adwene say they are buying appointees, ministers ne DCs no more maka ni nyina, obi an honom aban na tofu o ma no. Afa ya nra ya da kwot sorry ya. President Mahama from the cabinet meeting, Felix Ofosu Achi Asaba be catch and say, government bans all officials from using fuel coupons until further notice. So which is which?
Fuel no.
Fuel bembiem ya saba no se mo fasika enton oban sika enton fuel bembiem. Obi waka say first one na cash na we coupon. Which is which? Whether coupon or cash. The main objective ni say scanning free aban ho no near more saka. It is our directive 9 months ago. Say my emphasica ento fuel ma government appointees. How do you give the same directive again 9 months down the line?
Then I see. It means go photo for no dia
exactly. What it means is that first announcement now be my na settings.
Yes, if this are we that so Jubilee House.
First announcement no be no 15 July. Na just say na settings. Oka to amanfo na dwene mu. Emma amanfo because that time no commenter aban papa ba.
Yeah.
This is the president we need.
Second independence.
Yes. Emma amanfo ni GD say government appointees and them tough wo ma mu biem. By no president mama yet say na nya no kre oka ne kwa and na da ne dos Louis
I know why
but Ghanaians are opening up, Ghanaians are wising up minua Ghana for beto about ya ya dia omo nka ho
yeah
the be odin ne ehwe na wo nkrofo na edi atem social media we ya ka say Call comment session, call live, and the other die. Dana me can Angela FM say, obi timi kasa, o click comment now share send where you attempt no. Na bibi se ko click ni profile picture. Now click profile picture ni wie. Now who ni pena asma na person ka no waja.
Lawyer ni be tia be say, "Asema okay ah, sisi ya me hwebi wa hasisi ya."
Yes.
Was are you really a lawyer? I'm ko hwe na you na.
Because nipa ne mpe no kre and adia omo mpe kra ne say. But Louis, one thing that they forget is say some of us, it is not as if we want to be political. Because even during the time of MPP, some of us did things that went against the MPP. Louis, go to Google and write my name there. Save Ghana Football. Who started it? The Save Ghana Football demonstration was started by me. Me setting me date, J approval from regional command. BBRE and Sana Sadiq Adams mo. Any BKB move from me say, oh, so almost why you say BDR. I was with them through parliament to everywhere. Just that they are media guys. Media name.
Obi no Sunday too, so you think you know everything. Moi.
Aha.
Na moi. Who
said
it's the pain. Moi church. Who moi.
Because who said the prayer who can say, hey, you move better inside there, won't mean in your pedal. And I mean, I don't care. Whether I'm a lawyer, whether I'm a good lawyer, whether I'm what have you, my bar license, Concord Ghana Bar Association page, don't call me. It's active. I am in.
What's all my own as a lawyer? Abraham Martin people that's what as a lawyer.
I'm telling you, tapping. Lawyer Frank Davis the car. So what did I make an say? It is sometimes I'm say. Sometimes now me started Save Ghana Football demonstration. A granting interviews, a koba. No be because MPP na wa by mantisa. And Rebecca said, now I was working against the MPP, making the MPP government unpopular. And the minister at the time, Yusuf, unpopular now. No, because we wanted the good of Ghana football. Me make a comment about President Akufo-Addo. And people thought, said the comment was so harsh. I don't know, sometimes normal media atemanka say, Adentina, ye who saw your MPP ni, and I was a cassette Akufo-Addo. When the thing is good, it is good. Yeah. When it is bad, it is bad. Yeah. I spoke against e-levy. I spoke against betting tax. I spoke against emission tax. So those taxes were not relevant at the time. And that people were already in hardship. Oh yeah, they bedding omo. Sometimes you cassette here. And you see, and yen yomo beka adapa obetwame. Asema obeka ofie no, and be ye no kreni. You see, sometimes people kept so much silence in this country, especially in 2024. And we allowed one side to run the lies throughout the campaign season. And a 2 amount for Natu. This time around, no. So Professor Jampo, Etimi Kasa, some of us can also talk.
Yeah.
They were seen to be neutrals. They were seen to be academic. But they shown us to say they were dealing for their political interest. And see, I know there, baby, I say, Nyamiadum, baby, you're doing exposure, any radio sukasa ni nasifwe atemdidi any day they can always do it. It is up to them. Yes. Enko ye baby ya. Eja kwesi?
Yeah.
Media President Mahama and ada ne do dodo. Settings no ya bre.
National Deception.
Yeah, bre. I mean sa niam na ye be ye aboaje so na be humble president na humble ye ni. Humble president ye ni. Your president can be humble. Ekom do okotofu obetua. The country is not what they promised us. And obviously, Louis, me say 2028. Me repeat. We a poster. We a prophet. We a seer. Now, the 2028 election prediction, dear bro, when you go as
said Bernard and
Sana Musa Dankwasu, the enemy go.
Okay, right. Gozi,
bruh.
Optics here catch a President Mahama. I mean, I've been saying this. We are now we all knew, say, indeed, Iran, your friends say Israel, US Pakistan, US were in talks, and indeed, Obama ceasefire for 2 weeks. You understand that? It's the end say indeed, if they're able to enforce that, the fuel street prices will be of Hormuz will be open, and naturally, fuel price will drop. Meeting aside from my directive say young head taxes being in review no. Those taxes were not named. And then it was take effect immediately. It take effect the next window, which is nearly 3 weeks.
End of the month.
It's not just optics.
Now, brah, who can say yo?
At the end of the day, no, you do now indeed ceasefire no, I take effect.
Yeah.
Now crude about 60, 70.
I have got one now
and yes, I say I come na diesel shell is around 18 cedis no, and I was saying immediately he takes a friend and say this action no one how many years.
Yeah.
Not optics. And Obi say this, in fact, the second coming, you know, he has really been coached, and I said, well, take it now.
Well, who near Ghana for ne pen?
But 8 years no.
Yeah.
Research in the say no, we have trouble na research ba na dwuma. But I do know afa no, no na sia o dey adwuma right now no. And no oka hwe emre bi olusu 2016 no mu no. I think that this should be 2018 or 2020. No, 2020, Papa, because 2020 na COVID number. We na COVID number. No one we didn't come. Zion Felix. No, there be Zion. Kufia do mangwani. Some as a podcast kind of talk we have here. The one-on-one exclusive. And I could feel it was our president say, President Mama. I say, oh, bemuno. Nko force omu hunu hwe anya hwe nti omutu abatia ma Kufia do we 1 million. And a President Mahama take opportunity no bo niema. Owa bemu just 5 years I say President Mills no ebe ya o no be president substantive president with me no. Kofi to one was o kan what him ni nya so Kofi ti akra to onim o kan University of Ghana Medical Center say no wan gather. Okay na ni nya o ya na Kofi atem I say in beautiful shock and surprise. And Kofi was president now you we na understand na no up to dia o. Was see I don't know. Peso mu ye bibi ho.
Enyo no India, India ko je.
Ero zo se de mo, ya se. O ye bibi ho mu, e ma o man nyina na kata o efra o man ni. Hwe the NDC for the Ghana man right now no. Eno na mankrofo efra party ni sisi National Deception Congress. It's a whole grand scheming of completely lying. For some reason, then this for can be
consider no mudisive papa
dollar above for na Louis asembe no kan o maya
me dollar cry the me dollar cry ma fanya
asembe
dollar cry me can say this day campaign I say go for the cover we be can we say cathedral be can we say cathedral say no we campaign cathedral me who be go for but you know okay say obey 24-hour economy eno me na me so ntumi nye okaso be ma gay sem no be shemra no waye no say me ka so ntumi nye ampa ntumi nye adwuma be ko tre no apart from nice form ko dada Ghana ha me hu adwuma bia na bia posifo so bi kwa no pa bi kwa wi bi kwa nwumre omo so ko tre me hu bia a President Mahamanti also wonya adwuma o kubetuma ko tre eno ye ba ko betu ensu ewo efenesen Kuku fumu nurse for automatic posting teacher for allowance be bad nurse for ketuan kam ni ade bia no okan ya why Women's Bank and I hwe so anyese bia obeka so afi no wahya senti nya botre kakra from the look of things some of these things I was you and they will never come back around it because they can do it. It's a fact. No and I mama hu say the entire scheming hwe enkomba omu die from asudin ketia any Sam George ni omo ye party manyina keka ye double track my mra yam kura na nyem man kura ntumi nko school omba double track that so teacher licensure exams ohu di ntia wo teacher ni akunu school atwene exams ni na we still na so we school sabe exams wo ye ba betwam in fact fees na you try the year exams licensure exams ya tum this year wa nkotwra school colony na akoye no okono kwa. But one promise here, and this focus on apart from repealing of e-levy and UCA tax and those, flimsy so-called tax.
COVID tax credit as well.
So I know what I'm talking about. It's a grand deception ongoing. Opianim baby omofa so tumi nya o man adwen. Ati se trumu se won ekọ man mu yipa because ekufo do ne ba o mia we at the corner. Na the way and this was annoyed den oji anokra enyi because some judge be catch say ekufo do kotena brochire. No of a beer, no of a bia, no to no gay or tran and chain. It's true, so It's true. But it's true their cousins. It's true the guy was gay. It's true he died a gay. But I ask myself, and so what? How does that take anything away or put anything into Nana Akufo-Addo as a person? But okay. Me na be amadwene mu no, me hu say so what? Wo mo madwene wo bebre be hu say oh Nana Akufo-Addo be so mo ye ni bi. Nti I feel the party no. Okay. So no na se bia wo koto ama NDC nemu mu. We MPP ne de onkoto. I tell you, tumusam etumi koso ama. Za nipa be 2 million na no mo MPP man koto aba. Enye kana Japan nsem hu no ye no nko ana twen o mu nyina ka afie. Enye ala chemate o twen hu free party no mu no ko aka ho ene mo ka afie. Tumusam no so beto mu no. Omo mo gidie wo soro SDA for na dipa for.
It was really a major factor.
Major factor.
Yeah.
Ene won watumi akọ ahudwenke o man no so mo nyina so no mo to aba ma. Ene mo to aba ma. Wo ba ya de waka yi ni de wo ye ne osuba nyina ache se de na wo kan de na wo di petumi keke. Well, aba na sa na na ye di nkomo me ka se benefo na ka se da wani. Ene me bi se no be fa na se o me de menya me come baby. But if you ask net no benefo na ka se bi ni wi ase a nke da nke ntopu. I think the party who they are already paying cramp. When you say bia afi na mo mabetua. Wo hwe ne mamboni bi atoto wo mu na ade na entro no ka ho. So oba bonten be chante say Nyankopon ku president ni na be di akire because omo e the contract ma omo party ma so sourcing wo party fo nya bi na ba ya watumi atam over 88 contract sika da 88 ho no a chain sa so called 900 and something na omo kan nyina ba kokura contract ka chain 900 na aka no emu be 300 combined. So this is deception, and to me Yahana wana ye fasa bio akromfo ne wudifo ne trumufo se ombo ne no so se na obia okọ baabi fofora etro ankasa pa no ba Nyankopon ne bonsam ntem anya fa nyina ye ntrontia
when the catch say Nyankopon ne bonsam anya fa
well
and that's why you're my brother.
That's why you're my brother. Me too. I may come on Matthias keke because Nyankopon ne bonsam omunya agada they are brothers.
They are brothers in fact. Omo good siblings pa wouldn't come up pa
we small we no yes small we
no be on tia say bi onko kan joke
oh ko kai wo kan kra wo kan wan kan yo omo din komo so that dey wo kun ye no
kan apart from atembidi omo kan yo.
So Luis, I don't think there was some papa bia can unless to wait and see the outcome of this let's say the end of this government when their mandate is due now say December 7th 2028 yekoto abani wi na so man to party no so omonto aso a definitely President Mahama will not continue as president na bia na Sam George kra no tumusemu ya wo hu so man nyina ni wo hu wa gina mu ama omato abama na be flag bearer ana ho bi ne support to say yen sign for money ofri no o man
no baby out
so a boxing
maybe for the first time on the first free president in Africa and say me cry say can have me campaign